Alright, I got all my center boards in. I'm set up. I got my first board measured. I'm getting ready to do my Trex screws. I need to get my I already got them over there. Alright, so got my drill this time. I'm not going to use the impact because with these type of Trex boards, you don't want to take the screw but flush with the holder. So basically, I have this bag that has the starters in them, and I've measured out a 1/2 inch. And since we get colder than 40 degrees here, that's what they recommend, a 1/2 inch away on ends, and also for your overhang. So I didn't do that yet, but get ready to put my first board in. Before I do that, I'm gonna put these in, and I will give you an update and show you how I did it and all. Okay, so what I did is I cut this board a 1/2 inch. I measured it, and then I cut it, and I checked my measurement. So I'm a 1/2 inch away, and I went ahead and put it up there and drew lines. So what I'm going to do now, what I did now is I stuck my board in here, held my thing up on there, stuck my board in there, held the thing up in there, and then I used my drill, and it's a torque, got a torque on it, so I get so tight it stops drilling, and that way I won't drill them in too deep, which is important when you start using the spacers in the middle of the boards. Alright, so I got one down and 12 more to go. Alright, so I got the first 2 boards on. So with the first board, after I did clips, I went ahead and I toe nailed corner here, one in the middle and one on the end. And then after you do that, you do your next board, and I got the hidden ones already that come pre-gapped already. So there's already 1/8 of an inch gap on these. So you just kind of go down and get them ready for the next board. So I'm just going to set them up. One there, one there, one there. So when I said I had a torque drill, so basically what it does is it drills and then it stops. So it's stopping. That's keeping my, you probably didn't see that, did you? So that's keeping my screws flush to the top, so they don't break the thing. I might turn it up another notch, get a little more drive power out of it. So that's where I'm at. So this is my board I'm using for my measurements, so they all come out the same. So what I do is I cut my 3/8 off and then throw this board on top of it, make my mark, take it over to my chop saw, chop it off. That way they'll all be the same, and they all should come out even on the end. And I do have a little bit away from the wall down there on that end down there. It's got a little bit of a gap. And like I said, I got that 1/2 inch gap on this back side. That's to allow for water drainage and for expansion of the boards. Alright, I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to come back and hit it for another hour or two. Then I got to go get Valerie from her craft show, and then we need to run to the auto parts store because the water pump is going bad on the truck. So alright, calling it a day. Fire truck's coming by. I don't know where it's headed. Alright, so I'm calling it a day. I am at a stopping point for the day because I got other things going on. And I got something that popped up that I won't be able to mess with it until after I get that done tomorrow. And I'm hoping that won't take but a half a day. Anyway, I got 4 boards on. Alright, so today didn't go quite as planned. I had to replace the water pump in my Dodge, so I spent most of the day doing that. So this evening I just took the time to go ahead and cut the boards. That way when I get ready to put them in, it might go a little quicker. So these 4 right here are in, and then these other ones are not in. I have guesstimated the gappage on this end just to make sure I had enough boards, and it looks like I'm going to. So we are going to I just wanted to see how high it was. So it is going to be higher than the... Alright, so I got a couple things to do yet. I need to put some wire on the ends, keep critters out, and then I need to make a couple molds, and I'm going to fill all my posts. Even though they're mounted, I'm going to fill around the posts with concrete just to give them a little extra support. So that pile there has become a little pile, and most of the boards are out.